Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for K-On! Season 2, episodes 17 and 18. Last time on K-On! We did 15 and 16, of course. Episode 15 was easily one of the funniest, and I mean like laugh out loud funniest episodes of K-On!, at least for me. Lots of really exceptionally done individual gags and also like tied together gags that sort of ran the course of the entire episode and led to big and very satisfying payoffs. So that was a really good time, a lot of fun, good episode. And I wanted to specify laugh out loud funny episodes because often, while K-On! is constantly humorous, it's not always like a joke that you would laugh at. It's something that's cute or kind of funny, stuff like that. To actually crack hard laughter happens probably at least a couple times an episode, but this one was above and beyond in that regard. The next episode focused mostly on Azusa and her continued struggle to get the other girls to focus on practice and her eventual, inevitable, unstoppable, sort of merging into the group and being okay with sitting around drinking tea and eating sweets every once in a while. Yeah, it was cute. And I think a great way to use Azusa as a character. What do we get this time? I don't know. Anything. I think they were talking about practicing for the festival? Or like, whatever they're going to be doing. A performance at the school. I think they're talking about doing one of those. So maybe that's the focus. I don't know. Let's find out. I've got episode 17 up. It's at 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video as usual. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there will be in the description down there. For the discussion portion where I talk about what I thought was cool about the episode, you can find that on YouTube in the YouTube timer-based video at the end of each episode with a beep beep timer at the beginning for your syncing purposes. It'll go boop 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light is the same frame that K-On! Starts playing on my screen, so if you're playing along with your own version of K-On!, that's probably when you want to do so. And that beep beep timer will go right here. What are we up to, girls? I don't know. Let's find out. Food? Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Those are really yellow, orange, yeah. Huh? There's something wrong? What? You what? Why? I mean, the club room's almost a character. It's a constant. The little spin she does, the little hop spin is the cutest fucking thing. I can't even. And the way it hits on the beat so perfectly, it's so good. It's so good. Probably my favorite piece of theme music in the show, right here. Yep. Oh no! I see. Yeah, where are they going to practice? No music room. That's a brilliant conceit for an episode. Oh. Okay. Still a turtle. Hmm. And when is the festival? Like where? Jazz club room? Oof. We're probably using it to practice for their own shows. Oh. Yeah, looks like a no. Crap. This angle is a little bit off. This one too. Oh, because the stairs. Kinda. Ooh, let me timestamp that. 4-ish. 4-ish stairs angle. Got an audience for practice. Interesting. Oh boy. A little too much, maybe. Can you stop? Can you be quiet, please? That would be great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nah, Moogie. Yep. Of course you are. Hmm. Yeah. A little bit. But everyone needs workout music. Mio, you doing okay? Oh, she's rooting for Body Bodus. Wouldn't have expected that, but okay. Shit. Yeah, let's find somewhere else. How so? Oh, exactly. Always. Uh-huh. Sure you are. We're just not having any of this. Yeah. Ooh, that could be cool. Could find some hidden talents. Mm-hmm. Sure. Maybe write the song first. Yeah. No. The principal's office. That would be kind of cool. No. But where do we practice? But that's so much wasted time. That won't work. Yeah. Sounds expensive. What about the place where you did the gig before? Looked like that club wasn't active during the daytime. Nice little shop. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm-hmm. But the only members that you can have are people from your school. Asuo. No, but everything else does. Ah, that's what she was doing over there. Nice. Damn it. It's a one-way mirror. Oh, it's the camera. Oh, okay. I was expecting a one-way mirror. Yeah, you're paying for this time, right? Of course. Yeah, what have we got? What have we got? Oh, Ozus is nervous. Volunteer. I guess. Oof. What do we got? Is this a crime drama? Sounds like the screenplay for Detective Conan. Well, yeah. Leaving yourself for last, Ritsu. It's gonna be really good, isn't it? Okay. Strong start. Okay. Strong start. Fuck. Yeah, what have you got? Ha ha ha. Pass. That was great. That spot coloring was awesome. I've actually never seen that. I don't think. Okay. Okay. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, it's not about where you practice. It's about who you practice with. And it's easy to take for granted as a viewer. It's just the setting, right? But it's an important character. Or I should say, an important part of the show's character. Oh, nice. Early? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nah, you have no idea. Oh, cool. Yay, Tunch, I'm back. It's like being home. Thinking. Might not be, though. Fuck, not again. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I thought that was a different title for the same kind of thing. Definitely. Sure. And instantly. Uh-huh. There's an idea. The power of Ui. Yeah, a little tiny bit, I'm sure. Yeah. It's like when the parent does their kid's science fair projects and the kid's like, "Oh yeah, I got a little bit of help." It's like super complicated. Yeah. Still in a rut, Mio? Oh, okay. That still sucks. I don't think that counts. Uh-huh. Yeah, even with the power of oranges. Lyric? Just like the room. Something precious and taken for granted. That you realize the importance of once it's taken away. And she stayed up all night and didn't eat the rice porridge. But I'm gonna bet she wrote a damn good song. Same. And that's the episode. Ooh, that's so clever. Oh, oh poor Mio. This is a cool episode. Let me try and explain what I got out of this. So I see this episode as something close to like the word that comes to mind is Gesamtkunstwerk, like whole work. That doesn't quite accurately explain it. Because that would usually be used to refer to like a whole piece. In this case, it's one episode with a specific, clearly defined and explicitly stated theme, where the characters within the story and the audience watching the story experience the same feeling, because of what happens. So the girls all experience the feeling of the realization of how important their room is. And so do we, because we as the audience have that room that is so familiar, that familiar place where almost all of the show takes place, taken away for the majority of the episode, for at least the first half. So the characters and their struggle to find a place that matches it, and eventually coming back to it and finding it exactly what it should be, everything that they wanted out of a place to practice is already there in the club room. That's the same journey that we as the audience go on as we watch them move and bounce from place to place, and nothing quite fits. It feels quite right. And then Yui goes through another layer of that in losing the constant help of her sister, Ui, who's always there and easy to take for granted. But losing her causes a spark of inspiration, and she writes a really cool song with a really clever lyrical, conceit. It's the word that pops to mind. So we experience this this loss and realization of what we have, the wonderful club room, the setting for our characters to do their thing, and they do too. And then Yui goes one step further and also loses something else that's dear to her. That's kind of cool. It's like a really cool idea for an episode. Very cool. Okay, so I've got 2 timestamps written down because I wanted to look at 2 things. So at about 4 minutes or so, there's this angle of Sawa-chan on the stairs. We see from above, looking down at her, and then we see from the side, looking across. And then here, we're at a slight weird, angle here. You can just tell because these stairs don't line up with our viewpoint. We're tilted slightly. I actually, from your perspective, we're tilted like this, right? Okay. And that allows us to frame this really well. So in terms of composition wise, if we break this into thirds, right, then we've got Sawa-chan, the corner of her head, on a PowerPoint, and the corner of her shoulder on another one. And then over here, Yui Ritsu area is on one as well. Yeah, this ends up being a really good composition. And then this line is almost on the third, right here. The line there. And we've got all these leading lines drawing our attention toward, mostly toward Yui. I think that this line, if you moved it out, would hit right about the top of her head. And then this one over here would also hit basically the center of her head. This one intersects there. And of course, we've got these other lines coming in. Everything converges on Yui, as does our focus in the scene. That's kind of cool. And then we've got another slant here, but I'm not sure why. Or if there is any reason for it. Don't know. Okay, and then the second timestamp was the use of spot coloring at about 1440. There. Okay. So we go from here, all characters colored. Great. And then we desaturate everything except for Yui's face. And I suppose the rest of her garb as well. Just all of Yui's character retains its color, while the rest don't. And what's interesting here is that this spot coloration is used to put us inside Yui's head as she asks this mental question, right? To herself, and then we immediately jump right out of it. What happens there? Oh, that's so fast. So it looks like we cut to a close-up of the next scene from a different angle. I have to get the frame though. And I'm just gonna keep missing it because I suck at this, apparently. All right, still in a slump. I'm just gonna. There we go. All right, so extreme close-up. Not actually an extreme close-up in technical terms, but much closer than we end up. A lot of motion blur. Oh wow, it's literally one frame and then we're out and then we zoom from there. Whoa. Okay, that's why it feels so quick. That's cool. Okay. Neat. So the reason that spot coloring is interesting is because I don't think I've ever seen it used in quite that way to put us inside a character's mind for like a split second and then jump out of it. And I think that's really clever and more directors should take note and use that because it's like a really good way of instantly putting us inside a character's head and getting inner monologue. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. It feels natural. It's immediately apparent what we're hearing and seeing. That's really good. It's especially notable to me because there was what was it? Name of show. Neverland, Promised Neverland, last season, where they actively chose to remove all character inner monologue in favor of having the characters either sit silently or speak their what would be in the manga their inner thoughts out loud. Things like this that maintain the inner monologue, but like indicate clearly what's going on, get around the problems of putting inner monologue in a show. Besides padding, that's the only problem that it doesn't fix. Because like, yeah, maybe having your characters think out all their thoughts might take too long. Okay, fair. But otherwise, if your concern is that it won't flow properly or it won't feel right to have to have a window into characters' thoughts, something like this, a quick visual cue to let us know the exact context of the lines that we're hearing, I like it a lot. There's also there are other options for that, of course. For example, in Bakemonogatari, which I'm watching right now, they do some modification to the voice actors. So when we're inside Araragi's head, his voice sounds very different and very much more intimate. And I'm not positive how they do it, but I figure that they have the voice actor chew the mic, so get up really close on that microphone and really chew it, and that increases the bassy frequencies that come through. Along with probably some other stuff in EQ and maybe even a little bit of reverb, to give that feel that he's talking inside your head when he's talking inside his head. That's another way to do this kind of thing. I think this is, for this specific purpose, even better. For the purposes of Bake, like, there's so much dialogue that happens quickly inside and then outside and then inside the characters' heads, that you can't just like spot color stuff every time. But this is a really clever little piece of design, and I like it a lot. So I just wanted to mention that because, yeah. So really cool episode, both in concept and in execution. I think this is a really good one. Cool. Let's get into the next one. Since we spent this episode focused on and practicing for the school festival, I'm hoping that we either that we continue in that direction at least. I think we will. So let's watch episode 17. We just watched episode 17. Let's watch episode 18. I'ma pull it up, and it's up, and it's at 0 seconds, and beep beep timer. What is? Oh, votes. Is she okay with that? Or is she freaking out right now? Yep, she's out cold. Okay. That's a completely different tack than I thought we were going to take. Okay. Play. I love it so much. I can't get over it. Remove 1 vote from me, please. And this, yeah. True. Romeo. Huh? Or Mio. Oh, rip. You are a pair. Although, personally, I would swap them. Yeah. Yeah, I volunteer. Uh-huh. Terror. Yep. Uh-huh. Is she also over in a corner? Yep. Uh-huh. You came real close, though. Nope, but we got that many people. Ah, for you. Cool. Yeah, but that's not what she wants. That's the problem. Yeah. I don't think you're getting out of this, Mio. You don't have a twin sister. Mio, you okay? And continuing the denial. What have I just seen? I'm a tree. uh-huh. Rehearsal. Swap them. Thank you. It's a little over the top for Shakespeare. That's some good acting advice. Be more like your character. Huh? Well. Got your work cut out for you. Swap them. Swap them. There's a much easier solution. Have them act the way that they do and swap the roles. Swap them. Mm-hmm. Indeed it does. Doing impressions of... Oh, come on. There's a much easier way. Do an impression of the other one doing... Okay. Oh, she's actually doing it. Yes. And nope. Bingo. Not anymore, you don't. It's a mansion. Oh, okay. Smart. And it's a maid cafe. Oh. It's too bad Sawa-chan can't see this. She'd have a bit of a nosebleed. Yeah, but the whole purpose is to yeah. Off you go, Mio. Do the thing. We're just trying to order? Mm-hmm. Can't write with that cheese. What? Oh. Cool. So what are we gonna come up with to fix this? That's kind of cruel. Oh, pressure. Pressure. Yeah. All right. Oh. You've been living large. We'll see. Oh, it seems to be working. And collapse. Is she passed out? Like a light. Oh, okay. Nice. Wow. Oh, she's practicing being a tree. I was wondering why she was just standing there. Yeah, doubling your rehearsal time means not practicing for the concert. Okay. That looks like the play. Oops, spoilers. Okay, fun episode. Not gonna have as much to talk about this one because it didn't have that same kind of oomph to it. But a fun episode nonetheless. The Mio passing out gag was good. The tension between Ritsu and Mio, like trying to figure out how to do this, was fine. I feel like there's a really obvious answer here, which is just have Mio play Juliet, have Ritsu play Romeo, instead of having them go through the trouble of like creating a mental profile of each other and then trying to imagine how the other person would act the character. That seems a little bit roundabout. So, meh. Yeah, I don't know. I think this episode is rather straightforward. Everyone pretty much acts their character. and responds to things in exactly the way that you would expect. I wanted to see this spit again. That's great. And I wanted to see at about 5:40, there's this scene where Mio stands up really quickly. I wanted to see how they animated her standing up, just out of curiosity. Because it was really fast. Really, it's not that fast. In terms of frame count. I thought it was much faster. I guess that's a big jump. But it's a rather smooth motion. Is there a sound effect for it? Yeah, there's a whoosh. Or a swish, or something like that. Okay. Just felt a lot faster. In any case, this was cute. All the girls working together, mostly focused on Ritsu and Mio, trying to overcome an obstacle. Cool. But not a super memorable episode. But I have a feeling that it probably does some things that set up for next episode. So before I watch that next week, I will go back through this one and refresh myself and make sure that I'm ready and prepared to catch anything from this episode that serves as setup for the next one. And we can talk about it more at length there if anything does come up. Sound good? All right. Well, yeah, sorry, I don't have too much to say about this one. It was good, but it wasn't great. That's my stance. Let's wrap it up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been K-On! Episodes 17 and 18. I hope that you've enjoyed the both of them as much as I have. I hope that you'll point out anything that you noticed that I didn't, or just your general thoughts on the episodes. That would be cool. You can always drop that in the comments. And I hope to catch you next week in the next reaction video. Peace.